There we go. Hello and welcome to Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. I'm your host, Jeff Mangum, back to host for my second time. I'm glad to be back, and I would like to give a shout out to my buddy Jonathan Potatoes, who won last week's game, to give me this opportunity to host. We have a full roster of players tonight, so let's go ahead and get started. And we will start with Player 2, McGameface. Player 2, McGameface, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm fantastic. I'm ready to play. Now, I have to tell you, I am Player 2, McGameface, because I now have a sworn enemy, my doppelganger, Corny McHostface, who somehow made my identical twin brother, Player McGameface, Player 1 McGameface, to me, evaporate. How do you make a human being evaporate? I don't know. Evil Corny does, but I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to win this game, and I swear revenge.
Thanks, Player.
The Luigi of Player McGameface?
I'm the Ouija board of Player McGameface, and I'm evil spirits. I'm going to get Corny.
What you're saying is Player 1 is not ready to play. sorry. So sorry for your loss. Okay, moving on to a returning player from last week, DJ Uncle Tay Tay. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Remind the audience at home.
Last week I had a respectable second to last. And, I just wanted to come back, and show that I'm actually worth something. So my goal is that I'm going to hold on to that second to last place title or better. But, if I can hold on, I'll be happy because, it's something.
Excellent. And we have a new player joining us this evening, MC Youngknees. MC Youngknees, introduce yourself and to the audience.
Hello, my name is MC Youngknees. I am named that because my knees are the youngest. I am at U of L studying film, and I'm having a fun time with that. And I'm doing this trivia game because I like film, I like trivia, I like rubbing it in people's faces when I win. I had a sworn enemy in academic team high school. Maggie, if you're watching this, I still, none.
Wow, there's a lot of attention on tonight's program. MC Youngknees, you also are involved in a film society at the University of Louisville. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. We are called the Film Liberation Unit. We screen indie, art house, and foreign films for free. But as of COVID, we are not really doing those theater screenings. So we're trying to figure out what is in store for the future.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? And moving on to two players who were here the last time that I hosted. And we're going to start with Katie. Katie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Katie. I enjoy playing movie trivia, even though I'm usually not good at it. I like DJ Uncle Tay Tay usually come in last or next to last. But as long as I have fun, that's all that matters. And you may see a cameo from Sherman the Cat because he likes to walk across the keyboard.
Fantastic. That's the quirky thing about cats. Welcome back, Katie. Next, we have Demons Run. Tell us a little about yourself.
Hey, I am a personal chef in New York City, currently doing my self-quarantine after coming back from Kentucky and Indiana. So I just got my new little buddy, Jack, yesterday. So he's just a little buddy. He's probably going to be here because if I don't hold him, he's going to start mewing.
Nice. Yes, we're a very cat and pet friendly show. So enjoy the show with your pet, everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
And we have returning for her fourth appearance on Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. She's a regular Brett Summers or Fanny Flagg if you're a fan of the old Match Game show. Kels, remind the audience a little bit about yourself.
I'll take that as a compliment, host Jeff Mangum, to be one of those icons of, the Match Game or Hollywood Squares or all of it. I'm gonna make that my record. I'm hoping the fourth time is a charm. I've come in anywhere from second to, third, fourth, fifth, last, what have you. So I really want to work hard tonight and try to grab it and take that opportunity.
Well, there are 6 places up for grabs tonight, so let's go ahead and get started. And we are going to start with a brand new game. We like to innovate around here on Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. And this game is called Music and lyrics. Music and lyrics, yes.
Oh, that was a
It's
terrible movie.
Inspired by the 2007 movie with Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore. The way this game will work, players, you're going to need your pads and your writing utensils. I'm going to share the title of a movie and a still from that movie. And I'm going to ask you to name the song that underscored that scene. I'm going to ask for title and artist. And there is partial credit available. If you know the title of the song, that's 2 points. If you know the artist for the song, that is 2 points for a total of 4 points. So we're going to start with our first. And again, please do not sing any of these songs because we don't have the rights. We're just saying them like they're
Not
words.
a sponsor.
I do have a question before we start.
Yes, player two.
If the artist is, say it's actually Paul McCartney and Wings, but I say only Paul McCartney or only Wings, do either one of those count as a point for the answer?
Thing, I think.
I will have to evaluate case by case.
Okay.
It should be pretty obvious. I think there might be one where that will come up, but it should be pretty obvious. So,
Cool.
So we will start with our first, The Breakfast Club. The iconic scene at the end of The Breakfast Club with Judd Nelson triumphantly jutting his fist in the air triumphantly as we go into the closing credits. What is the song, title, and artist that underscores that scene?
So do we show it as soon as we write it? Or
No, very good question, Madeline, or MC Youngnies. I do apologize. I will call on each individual player on some rounds, and on some rounds you'll buzz in. This is a round where I will call each individual player to show me their answer, okay? Again, apologies for not explaining that. And if there are any more questions, as you are a first-time player, please let me know.
Of course.
So thumbs up whenever you have written down your responses. It looks like everyone is available. So I'm going to start with player 2. What is your answer for this movie scene?
Well, host Jeff, I went with Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Okay. And next we're going to go with DJ Uncle Tay Tay.
I also put Don't You Forget About Me, but I didn't know who it was by, so I put
That's-
REM.
That's totally fine. That's why we're doing partial credit. Next we're going to go with MC Youngnies. What did you say?
Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Okay. And then next, Kells, what is your answer?
Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Very nice. Demon's Run, what was your answer?
Don't you forget about me.
First rule, you can't sing the song.
Hey, it's less than 30 seconds, which is still
Okay.
under copyright law.
Did you have...
But yes, and it's by Simple Minds.
Okay, and Katie?
I have Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
All right, everyone on the board, everyone with 4 points except for DJ Uncle Tay Tay. No worries, there's plenty more game to play. And that is, of course, Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Woo-hoo!
Question number 2, good job, everyone. Question number 2, a callback from last week's episode, Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs was mentioned in our last episode. The scene is Michael Madsen torturing a guy, and probably one of the masters of the ironic pop song underscore, Quentin Tarantino, put this song to the scene. So name the title and artist of the song that accompanies the torture scene in Reservoir Dogs. And just a reminder to the contestants, do not sing the song. Thank you. Thumbs up when you have your response, and I will call for answers when everyone's thumbs are up. Okay, waiting on a couple.
It's kind of a wordy title, if I remember right.
A
I don't
little
know if
bit,
that's a
yeah.
clue or not.
A little bit, yeah.
The last one was too. Pretty wordy.
Yeah, I'm finding they use a lot of parentheticals in these songs. Okay, waiting on Katie and Demon's Run. If you don't have,
Okay.
Okay.
You got this. You got this.
I'm trying to remember.
okay, I'm gonna call time in a few seconds.
That is absolutely fine.
Okay, all right.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, All right. I am going to go ahead and call time, Demon's Run. So we're going to start with Player McGameface. What is your response to this?
I'm going to do my best Stephen Wright impression since he was the DJ in Reservoir Dogs. That song was Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel.
Very nice.
Oh.
DJ Uncle Tay.
I had no idea. So
No idea? That's fine. MC Young Knees.
I haven't seen this movie, so I thought what would be like the most ironic song to play as you're being tortured, and I said Unchained Melody.
Very nice. We actually had
It's only being used in Ghost.
Right, which we had a very lovely picture of that scene in last week's episode. Kells, what is your response?
Well, it's a little known gem. I Don't Know by Kells.
I love it. Taking the pop chart by storm. Demon's Run, were you able to come up with anything?
I wasn't able to come up with it. I could hear it in my head.
Right.
I could just.
And Michael Madsen dancing. There's a lot of dancing in this round. I will say that.
Cutting off the ear and all that kind of stuff. Like, I remember all that, but I just couldn't remember the song.
Katie, do you have a response?
I was able to come up with Stuck in the Middle with You, but I didn't know who did it.
Excellent. So that was a bit of a tough one, and it was Player McGameface. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel. That is correct. 4 points, Player McGameface. 2 points, Katie.
I remember asking some of my friends if that movie was remade with 90s music, what would be the new Stuck in the Middle with You?
I do remember that.
Like Sunshine.
My favorite answer was the Sheryl Crow song, All I Want to Do Is Have Some Fun, because it's basically the same song.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Right. Okay, next question. We have Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, the climactic reunion dance with Mr. Alan Cumming, who someone on the panel has met Alan Cumming, and we will find that out when we do the answers.
One of my friends have met Alan Cumming.
So what song do the three of these lovely entertainers dance to at their reunion? Thumbs up when you have the answer.
I saw Alan Cumming at the Art Institute in Chicago and stalked him through the museum. Does that count?
Only if it counts that I did the same for Mo Rocca. I saw Mo Rocca at the Art Institute in Chicago. All right, so thumbs up when you have your response. We're already having fun, and it's question 3. It's gonna be a good night. I got a feeling.
Friend didn't believe me. I was like, "It's Alan Cumming. It's Alan Cumming. It's Alan Cumming."
What my friend said about he didn't know Mo Rocca's name. He's like, "Hey, is that the guy that does those shows where he talks about stuff on cable?"
What is going on?
like Best Week Ever.
Yeah, Best Week Ever, and I love the decade. Yeah, and I was like, yes, his name is Mo Rocca. Okay, so everyone, Demon's Run, you have a response?
No, I do not, because I haven't seen this movie in about 10 years.
Okay, we will move on then. We're going to go with Player McGameface. What is your response?
So it's also maybe been more than 10 years since I've seen this movie. I'm going out on a limb. If I remember correctly, it's Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
Okay, we will find out. DJ Uncle Tay Tay. I know she wrote down your answer rather quickly to this one.
I put down Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. I love
There you go. And do you want to fess up to meeting Alan Cumming?
I did. I interviewed him on the phone. He's an incredibly nice dude. Met him in person. Interesting.
And he's
guy.
invincible.
And he took a selfie with you, but he had to take it, right? Is that the Alan Cumming story?
Yeah, I said, "Can I get a picture with you?" And he said, "Yeah, but I'm gonna be the one to take the selfie." And I was like, "Okay."
There you go. Yeah. Yes, sir, Mr. Alan Cumming. MC Young Knees, what is your response?
Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper, and I watched this movie twice last week.
Fantastic.
He did. She told me both times.
Kells.
No.
Well,
Kells,
before
what you got?
Before Kells sunk into obscurity, she had a chart-topping hit called "No Clue."
Wow, she's a 2-hit wonder. Okay, Demon's Run.
So I didn't write it down, but I heard all the right answers, so I'm not going to say any of those. So it is going to be "Don't Put Baby Down" by me.
Awesome. Katie.
I have Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. Also, Where Can I Get Kel's Greatest Hits?
Right. It is a two single set. It's a single.
It's a 45.
An A and a B side.
Yeah.
Oh, singles. And that was, of course, Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
Woo.
Next movie scene is Zoolander.
Oh.
Zoolander. The infamous male model gasoline fight, which one time a pump did not stop distributing gasoline for me once, and it's not as funny as this scene. I will tell you that. But what scene underscored this romp at a gas station with the male models? What song underscores this scene? Kels is ready. Again, thumbs up when you're ready. DJ Uncle Tay Tay is ready. MC Young Knees, we're waiting on player 2. Demons Run.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Yeah, Demons Run, thumbs up when you're ready. Looks like player McGameface is ready. Calling for your answer, Demons Run.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. All right, so we will start with player 2. What is your answer?
Oh man, look at that young cast member of True Blood sitting right behind Ben Stiller. So my answer, I'm not sure that's the actual title, but I went with "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go" by Wham!
Oh.
With the exclamation mark.
Yeah.
DJ Uncle Tay Tay.
I know it wasn't the answer a couple rounds ago, but I thought it might be the answer now. I put "I Don't Know" by that wonderful artist Kells.
MC Youngknees, you gasped when player 2 revealed his answer. So what is your response?
I'm really sad that I forgot. But I also took a note from Kels.
Right. She's a very popular answer. And we're gonna go to Kels. Kels, what is your response?
Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Also by Wham!
Wham!
Did we
Yeah,
get
pronounce
it right. It's
an exclamation point?
Wham! It'll be reviewed. Demons Run.
Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by Wham! I'm trying really hard not to sing it.
Right? It's a little bit of torture. And Katie, what is your response?
I had IDK by Katie featuring Kells. It's apparently a remix.
Nice. All right. And that answer is "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go" by Wham!
Wham!
Yeah.
And that was the one I was talking about earlier.
Wham!
When you asked your question, player 2, this is the one where if you had said George Michael, I probably wouldn't have counted it because Andrew Ridgeley is a person. He is a person that should be remembered. All right, next question. We have rom-com classic Love Actually with Hugh Grant, who was also in Music and Lyrics, dances around the Prime Minister's residence to this song. You actually said that was one of the toughest.
I'm calling quits right now.
It was actually one of the toughest scenes he's ever had to film, according to Hugh Grant, was this dance sequence.
Really? That's
Yes.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as not a fan of rom-coms, and I've only seen Love Actually because my girlfriend made me watch it, I'm going to go ahead and call out on this round.
Okay.
So
We will skip you in the answers.
thank you.
I will say this has an amazing ensemble cast. Just for that reason only is worth a watch. So thumbs up whenever you are ready. And Emma Thompson's scene where she realizes her husband's a dirtbag is one of my favorites in cinema. She's a national treasure, that Emma Thompson.
She is.
Okay.
My God.
Okay, we're waiting player 2 and Katie.
At the end of Saving Mr. Banks, when she cries or tries not to cry during that movie.
So
Okay.
one thing that I do want to just put out into the world, my cat loves being up on my shoulder. His name is Jack. And it reminds me whenever the monkey swings onto Barbossa's shoulder, and he's like, "Call the monkey, Jack."
Katie, are you ready? Are you ready, Katie? Okay, so we're gonna go with player number 2, or player 2.
Okay, I know I'm going to let down a lot of people. I'm sure this is incorrect, but I still think it would be fun to watch Hugh Grant dance to "Dirty Diana" by Michael Jackson.
Wouldn't it though?
I would watch that.
DJ Uncle Tay Tay.
I said "No Clue" by Kells.
No Clue. It's her third song. MC Young Knees.
I don't know if this is right, but I felt it in my heart. "Dancing with Myself" by Billy Idol.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, We are told to listen to your heart. It's been remade a couple times, so maybe we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Kells.
Kels's big ballad hit, Wish I Knew.
Wish I knew.
So wistful.
And then Katie, what is your answer?
I know this song was in the movie, but I don't think I don't think this is the right scene. Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell.
Oh, it looks like a shutout. I have stumped the panel. Jump for Your Love by the Pointer Sisters.
Of course. Oh,
Pointer Sisters. All right.
I got the right decade.
You did. So last question in the round is from the film Napoleon Dynamite. The climactic final dance scene where he dances for his buddy Pedro's election. He has to have a really cool skit, and this is what he does because he's been practicing his dancing in his room. And the song that is underscoring this marvelous, awkward ballet is your answer that I'm looking for. And I just want to take a moment to say, remember when Hollywood tried to make John Heder a star? Like they really tried. They really, really did.
And he should have been.
I love this movie. I'm unapologetically going to say so.
Also, it's probably the movie I've watched the most times in my life. Like
I'm normally not the biggest fans of movies that end with a big dance scene, but this one's too memorable not to love. I mean, it's fantastic. I still copy those dance beats sometimes. The part where it looks like he's like pulling turnips. I love that dance move.
Oh, I love that.
God, yes.
Okay. Are we waiting on anyone? Demon's Run, are you good?
I'm good. I'm good to go. Let's go.
Everyone. All right. So we're going to start with Player McGameface.
All right. I hope there's not points taken off for spelling because this artist is
it's a tough to spell. I had to check up.
Yeah, it's a really tough artist.
I went with Canned Heat by Jamiroquai.
Okay. DJ Uncle Tay Tay.
I haven't seen this movie in probably over 10 years, and I was probably very.
Hey, I used that excuse last time.
So
get your own excuse.
It's DJ Uncle Tay Tay's turn. What is your response, sir?
I do not know.
Do not know. Okay. MC Young Knees.
Canned Heat by Jamiroquai.
Okay.
Also, the Dancing with Myself, that was in Flushed Away. I'm remembering.
Okay. Kills.
Well, I put down this chart topper duet by Kells and Katie called I Told You I Don't Know.
All right. Demons Run.
It's Canned Heat by Jamiroquai.
All right. And Katie.
Like Chris, I hope spelling doesn't count because I had Canned Heat by Jamiroquai.
Very nice. So the proper spelling is Canned Heat by Jamiroquai. So
man, I nailed it.
There you go.
Me too.
So we got 4 of 6 with full points there. And that is the end of round 1. We're going to take a break and come back with a scoring update for round 2.
Yay!